And we're so excited to have Natalie with us, the Director of Cultural Affairs for Hilton Head Island. And Natalie, you know what I love about Hilton Head Island is that we care so much about our community that we actually have this whole amazing, just beautiful layout of having all of these productions and music and all these things.
Incredible.
And you're in charge of everything.
Well, thankfully, I'm not in charge of producing everything.
Right,
That would be really impossible.
You curate everything.
Yeah, it's
and you
really
make sure it
great
happens.
to be able to make sure that people are getting information about what's happening all around the island.
Yes.
And just the amount of opportunity for live music and theater and art and
comedy and
so many
dance,
thing.
everything that's happening here on the island.
Well, and we love our park at Coligny, right across the street.
Lowcountry
And
celebration.
I'm so excited that the Jazz in the Park has started up.
Yeah, Jazz in the Park is a really great experience. Of course, during the summer, you know, we have a lot of our visitors in town that may not know about our symphony orchestra. And so I think it's been a really great way for the Symphony Orchestra to introduce themselves to some of the visitors.
And
So-
what we love is, like, you know, we have these great performances out there, and you can go to Piggly Wiggly and grab, you know, some food
Your
or a bottle
dinner.
of wine, and
Right.
you know, strap your backpack on your back or your chair on your back and go and sit down in the park. It's
Or
just
go
and they're
have an
free.
early dinner
They're free.
someplace,
Yeah.
and
And
it's
it's all
all free.
Free.
It's
All
all
right.
free.
It's
And
such a great sense of community.
It is.
Yeah.
And what's great about it, if you're visiting, is that you're going to see a ton of locals there.
Yeah.
You're going to see all of us there and a lot
Yeah,
of visitors.
it's something
So
that, you know, it's really exciting for locals too to have something fun in the summer where we
Yes.
can
Right.
really
Yes.
get out and enjoy it.
Yes.
And the Celebration Park is a perfect place
So
for it.
talk about who else performing in
Yeah,
August.
so on August 5th, we have Martin Lesh and his band,
Love
of course,
Martin.
crowd
And Martin
favorite.
Lesh is a huge friend of Coligny.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
he is
And then on the 19th, Charlton Singleton and his quartet
gosh.
coming
Oh,
from
well,
Charleston.
they are so talented
Charlton
too.
loves
Yes.
to come to Hilton Head,
Yes.
and he is a delight to work with.
Yes.
So that's great. And then that first Tuesday after Labor Day, we'll have John Brackett and his quintet, also another
and
local.
I love John Brackett.
I
I
know.
mean,
Yeah.
I tell you, the jazz in the park is just super amazing. Of course, I love how everybody who goes to Jazz in the Park can go by, like you can go to Cafe Al Dente
Yep.
and
You can
pick
go
up
to
dinner. You
Sandbar,
can go any
Fish,
place,
anywhere,
pick
and
up
either
food,
pick up
take it
or-
over, which is
or
so nice.
come and have it early.
But also, you've got some other really amazing things. You've got some, at our art center, you've got
There's a lot of great productions over the summer that are great for families. I believe the Donna Summer Project is going to be at the Art Center for most of the summer.
Wonderful, yes.
And then Sea Glass.
Sea Glass is going
Right
to
in
have
Coligny.
The Great Gatsby.
So
in,
cool.
Oh, that's gonna
a little bit
be
later in
wonderful.
September. They don't really have. They have a break during most of August.
Yeah.
But there's just a lot of great, exciting things happening around Hilton Head over the summer.
Well, Natalie, you are so creative, and it is so fun to see all the things that are happening. I feel like because our town has put such an emphasis on art and community and culture, what do you feel like? I feel like it brings the level of our locals or our guests. How do you see that in play?
It's really been tremendous to see what's happened over the last 8 to 10 years in our community when you have organizations that are large, fully professionally staffed organizations, volunteer organizations, ways that they've started collaborating together on projects. You know, it's having an Office of Cultural Affairs means that I'm there to kind of help connect people. You know, we all swim in our own ponds when we have a lot of work to do, but when I'm with one group and can connect them with somebody else or a musician or an artist, there've been some really fun collaborations lately.
Yeah. And again, this Jazz in the Park with the Hilton Head Symphony Orchestra is an example of that. And then you have musicians out there that are playing at Coligny Center Stage, like John Cranford, who is such an original music icon on this island. Kyle Wareham, who now is with this giant band called Algorithm, and they're touring all around the country. I mean, I was in Hawaii listening to the radio in Hawaii, and they're playing Algorithm. They're playing
Oh my
Kyle's
heavens!
songs.
I love that.
7 days a week you can
and
find
those
live
are
music.
all 7 days
At
a week
Coligny,
at Coligny.
and
So-
Jevin Daly, who
Oh,
we
and
love.
Jevin, yes.
yes.
We just
so
had
I'll
fun.
sing along.
So thanks, Natalie, for being with us from the Office
Thank
of
you.
Cultural Affairs. Make sure to check out culturehhi.org for a list of all of the cultural events going on Hilton Head, and we'll be right back.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us today. We've had a blast.
So great.
Oh my heavens, please come to Coligny.
Yeah,
we want you.
Yeah, come hang out with us. We have so many great things going on, and as you just saw with Natalie, we have that music in the park, which is such a special thing. So come down to Coligny, music 7 nights a week at Coligny Center Stage or across the street at the park. Go grab something to eat and join us down at Coligny.
We'll see you there.